Hello everyone, this is comrade-Sirius and welcome to episode 23 of the Prague Adventure. And well, we have quite a queue now in front of the customs house. The reason is we do not have much money. You might have noticed few things. Currently I have my temperature overlay on. Why is this? Because, well, we have more buildings than we are able to heat up. And I'm curious about when it will start going down, because we have these two small heating plants, but they are somewhat running over capacity, and they keep showing it like, you know, this one is 96%, this one is 102, but the problem is they are both counting on, you know, with this guy, and that's a big heat exchanger I placed next to the Hotel Ridge. Hotel Ridge is here. It has been started, and I absolutely can increase, you know, workers count there, because we have finished the advertising campaign. Yeah, it would be absolutely great to bring in tourists with train or, you know, other line type. Well, we're not there yet, so this will stay on for a while. And well, the main thing why it's not heated is because, yeah, workers are finishing the thing here. There's no, just for interesting part, it's not assigned to workers construction office. Basically, it's assigned to other construction offices. They have few road cranes as well. One of them is standing here. It's level 10, so it can boost 10 workers. That's why I have 10 spaces here. It will take them a while to finish, but the biggest part is this thing. Yes, I sent workers to dig basics as well, because that will take some time. And, you know, it will cost a lot of steel, 110 tons, it's a big heating pipe, and 12 tons of construction. Well, it's, you know what it's called, mechanical components. The funny part is, about mechanical components, I got like 6 tons in here, and not more. And about steel, we have like 12 tons, so we need like 100 more. And with the money up here, they are not, you know, coming in too hot. So yes, these tracks will continuously drain us out. There's one more thing that has been happening, and that's the waste processing area is almost fully done so far. This is a demolition of the last free dump that was here. There's already 177 tons of mixed waste. That's směsný odpad in Czech. But we have, I don't know, like three of these guys in the we have 3 of these guys in the demolition office, and they have only one place to put it, and that's, you know, this thing, this heating plant. We are not having a we are not, you know, allowed or able to process all of the hazardous waste that should be tracked here, which worries me a little, because it might fill itself here, but well, it seems okay. And we are still importing hazardous waste as far as I'm aware. Let's take a look. And well, yeah, they are here, and they have here wait until unloaded. So yes, these trucks are not driving there and back again. Yes, for the current situation, I might consider adding a few of these just for the stabilization. We have so much of it here, basically because we are importing a lot of hazardous, a lot of normal waste as well. To be fair, we can lift the load a little, because we can now sort the mixed waste right away. So the mixed waste we can assign to the intermediate storage, and that will be perfectly okay. They do not need to fill it here, so they will be okay. This would also mean that we will filter out some plastic waste, which is currently we have no way of separating, but that will be only a little, and basically that means it's a job for another time. What is happening here is that we have quite some like, oh fuck, delivering mechanical components and steel here as well. This one is done. Okay, at least something. You know, let's do it, and we can probably, you know, somewhat start naming them. And I do it in English, so you should be okay. This is skladka is in dump. So basically we'll do like odpad is in Czech, so směs is mixed, and that's mix in. Směs in is mix in, because this is the place where we put in mixed waste. From now on, we'll need to reset technical offices to do this, but it will be okay. Here is a mid dump. Again with yes, and that's the part, you know, if this thing will not be okay, for example, we'll have too much of construction waste, this thing will get filled over time more and more. It's just something we absolutely do not want, and therefore this notification will pop up, you know, notify when overflowing. On the other hand, when this thing will run perfectly smooth, but we will not be able to, you know, stuff fully the final incinerator, this thing will run overflow, or, you know, basically when we do not have it constructed fully. This can also happen. A little notification, I have been emailing or, you know, writing on internal Discord. There is something like even more than internal testers, and I don't know why, but I'm part of it, so I'm using it to push some things. And one of the things you will see in your incinerators and won't see in here is that export storages will be, you have 2 for waste, I have only 1. You can see it at the bottom line, it's export, there's written export, and you will have 2 of them. Why? Because every incinerator, I mean the standard ones, these 3, they also produce waste from workers. It makes no sense at all. So in our community update, we changed it. But it's not now. It's overwritten in the game. So Peter has been notified about it. It will be a while. But if you would like to, I will hopefully remember to put a link under this video in the video description. That's a link to my Google Disk, and you can basically copy paste all those buildings so you have this change early on. Even though there's a little bit delay with video publishing, and I have not enough subscribers to even allow early access. So, well, that's for you. You should absolutely subscribe. And we're running out of food. Why? Because, well, because they are not able to keep up. Okay, so, well, it is on. That's the important part. Yeah, let's go for higher speed. One more thing, we'll need to construct stuff. We have some covered halls. Not here, and we have here too, but they were not allowed. They just were picking up in at customs. I'm not sure I want them there. What I will do is that I'll move them outside. I'll move them to the city. It's those Rusobat and Yak. They are both okay-ish, and I will move them where, you know, bulldozers are. But all of these guys, they have basically, I assign them to this covered storage. We have, you know, both electronic and mechanical components. Yes, even service is refilled from there. So yeah, that's what we'll do. I have no idea if Imex is set to keep them stocked. It seems like they are, which will drain a lot. Well, fuck, we have many uninvestigated. We have many uninvestigated cases. This is not a police station. This one is okay. That's something we absolutely need to care. I decided to build a station here, so well, that's probably a high priority as well, at least for now, because we'll absolutely need it done, and it's not costing much, so that should be okay. We are having more and more tourists and more guys. I will probably need to do a bigger police station ASAP and keep these as, you know, a supplement. Let's plan it. We can plan it together. That's not a big deal. If we take a look at police stations, they are here. We have basically a small one and a big one. The big one is feels costly, and it's humongous. Okay, I hoped I would be able to put it here. It doesn't look like I would be. Okay, so where will we place it? That's quite a crucial. My God, it's big. Well, we can put it next to the station. It will be basically something like a railway police. I'm not against it. It's just okay. I had other plans. I wanted to put, you know, a station, a city hotel in this area, or, you know, I can probably, you know, go for, you know, smaller station, like 1 or 2, and, you know, just say that we're okay. That we're okay with it. I'm not sure it will pass the test of time, but we can absolutely try. So, that's what probably I will do, because I have to admit I have no space for the big station, so I'll probably even fit it inside the place. Yeah, we can, but I would like to have a little bigger driveway. So yeah, that's it. Okay, so guys, please work on another one, and yep, this one will need workers. So 1 and 2, go for it. This one doesn't need workers. Yeah, this one doesn't. There will be a lot of people living here, although this, to be fair, this one is a hotel, so, well, it's not too many people. But we are going to be building stuff all around here. It's a pity those paths are not built, but you cannot build them with your workers, so that's about it. Okay, let's, you know, go for the hotel fully. To be fair, how are we with... you know what? Let's switch this off. Let's get ourselves surprised. How are we with people, with workers? This one is full. That's fine. And this one? It's full too. Okay, do we have at least some free apartments? Looks like we are not having a single apartment, but not a single 21 plus living with their parents. That means the only thing we absolutely need... By the way, this one can be absolutely done. This is a passage through building, so yeah, I know that's not a part of the base game, but I like to build these things and act accordingly with the other ones. This is a kiosk, by the way. Can, like, you know, workers get there. It would be lovely. Where we need other houses. This is a orphanage. This one would be probably quite nice. It's for a lot of people, but it will take a while. But there's this area of, you know, amusement park, and it would be quite fine if people would be able to work there. Also, you know, guys that would be working in the fire station. By the way, in Czech episode we had our first earthquake. It didn't demolish anything, as far as I know, though I haven't checked, you know, all of these statues and trees and stuff. And yeah, the earthquake absolutely can demolish those. So, well, but it was a weak earthquake, so I'm pretty sure it's okay. It has been okay. So, but well, it would be good to keep track of ourselves. We get water. We are still using water trucks. There's no reason not to. That's for ourselves. We are missing steel, and we are missing steel because these guys are not able to spend money fast enough. That's semi-okay, but, well, they will find a way to, you know, bring me to the zero again. At one point I even needed to turn off import of fuel and all of the stuff because it was going crazy. For now we are okay-ish because there is a big tourist wave. It will be absolutely great to capitalize on it regularly, but for that we need more hotels and all that jazz, so that will take a while. Which, by the way, we should be having the big hotel. Where's the hotel, by the way? No idea. Oh, we need Soviet modernism to be able to build a city hotel. We can build a, mountain hotel. Nothing against it. But the big city hotel, this one, we need Soviet functionalism. I hate these words. Okay, it's here. I hope so. I'm not sure. Let's check. And by the way, watch our money. But well, it should be somewhere below. It's down here, right after concrete. It's not a bad stuff, actually. Probably can go for it relatively fast. We do not need electrified railways. This thing we even cannot get to, but that's fine. Yeah, that's probably what we'll do, because I'm now doing metallurgy, so we can actually get to, cableways. And yeah, I was thinking about making a line of vehicle production line, but yeah, we need the hotel, so concrete monuments and all this jazz, that will happen. So that will hopefully keep us afloat a bit, and I don't like, the steel. Yeah. Hey, stop just in time, but well, this one will absolutely cost us a lot, so not now, give us a little time at least. Brakes are fine, alcohol will be sold, that's fine. Another steel truck, please don't. Many cases, yeah, I know, I have already noticed, and we got some... Yeah, this is fine. This is a first of many small dumps, and... Oh, fuck off. Where are you? Who was that? Yeah. These guys. Okay. I will send him away. What I will do is I will ban them to buy, well, basically anything, because I need to protect customs for a little while. Though to be fair, now you can see we got 3.3 tons of mechanical components, and they will just stay in IMEX for a while, and they will stay there before I would allow them to buy the stuff again. Which is something I do not want, because we want those 3 tons. So basically what you have, and keeping that in mind, is this flag, this icon, and it says try to send all vehicles to unload. Which when I press it, you can see it added the covered storage because it fits the condition that it needs mechanical components, and it instantly sends the vehicle. Which is what you want from it, right? So yeah, that's what we'll do. I could import even a little bit more tourists, but well, not happening. Fuck! What are we? Ah, Emacs again. Move out. Again, you'll get the same treatment. Get out. By the way, we need coal, and we're buying a lot of coal. We're also buying some hazardous materials, but, did help us a little, actually, so that's fine. And we are building... yeah, we need food. I would like to have electricity, actually. You know what? Yeah, bitumen is costly. Move out. Yeah, now we have problem with, heating, because when you don't have power, it's going really down. That's one of the things, we do not want. So far, we're just going to, well, they have already been going. We need them to sell the clothes. So, guys, please stop buying food and go. For fuck's sake, go sell the clothing. Yes, that's exactly what I meant. Okay, we got one thing finished. That's great. This is TS, and it's called Male because it's for small trucks. This is a small truck. No, this is not a small truck. These ones probably are a small trucks. No, it's not small trucks. Where we have small trucks? These guys, AMOs. Yes, they have, you know, a laughable capacity right now, but they have been told exactly what I want, which is, you know, bring everything here. There's only mixed waste and hazardous waste. I'm not sure that we would have any other waste type. We can give them some, let's say 2 of each, to be sure. But I don't think we'll be needing them. So far, we will be able to research it later on, but not now. Fertilizer is futile. We do not need that one. And yeah, that's all. We got all of them covered. Yeah, aluminum we also don't have. We're definitely not collecting that thing from the city. Sorry, these guys, please. Yeah, aluminum is not selected. If there would be anyone with, you know, sewage, guys, get here, because that's a thing we need. If you would need water, you go and pick up at the water treatment. So far, these guys, those are small ones. And yeah, 1100 meters is almost perfect. Let's increase it so they have connection to all of those sites, and even, you know, to most of the city. Yeah, this is perfect. This is fine. We do not need more for now. Also, there won't be any small containers, like, you know, anywhere near. I would just be glad that, you know, they are connected. So they will be getting it down here. Trucks from this distribution office are actually picking the stuff out. Since when we have reconstruction office, not reconstruction, recycling, waste recycling, I'll put it there. And you can see we got quite a lot of gravel in here. It's surprising, but I'm glad that we have. I will give them something to build, don't worry. We're missing steel. Yeah, I kinda get the memo, but we are not financially in a position that we would be able to allow it. So, well, we're not buying steel. How are we looking, by the way, with the pipe? Missing 23 tons of steel and, well, quite a lot of mechanical components. So, well, yeah, I understand. And it's probably not more, no, well, it's almost no mechanical components up here. So, yeah, that's not great. By the way, how are we on temperatures? We were not great. Well, we are fine. Why am I building the pipe? It's -6. Yes, it's only -6, but it's looking we're fine. I thought I really need it. It looks like we don't. That's fine. Okay. That's interesting. I absolutely want this. By the way, yeah, these guys are sent again, which is something I've been really needing. Yeah, this is clothing, this is brakes, this is clothing again. Yeah, that will mean another 10,000, so that's fine. How are we looking? We have some. There will be probably one more run of clothing, and then I will be, you know, a little bit satisfied. We can check the truck. Yeah, this one is going for the brewery, so alcohol export. Fine, come on. What will you go? Yeah, you'll go to refuel, and then you'll need to refuel first. Okay. He should be going for, you know, more clothing. It's not this one. Now, more beer. Okay, we're gonna sell a lot of beer. That's not a problem at all for me. I'm not seeing it as an issue. I basically need them to work, so that's fine. Yeah, but we'll need some materials to build on, you know, the other stuff as well. So sooner or later I will need to finish it. But well, not this one too. Fuck. Okay, you know what? You can buy some. And yeah, this one is full. Why? Because this thing is not built. It's not a big problem, because we have a lot of spare capacity. For now. But this one will definitely need to be done soon. By the way, these guys are here also from the era that we, you know, kinda needed. This one, by the way, is... looks like is connected. They will go from this distribution office down here and will deliver gravel all over the area. I will probably use the cheapest trucks, so I'm not terribly worried about what it will do. So, but basically, let's just connect it. That's the main memo here. So that's it. And you know what? You can build it. Funny part is you need workers only for, you know, these parts. These ones are completely doable with machinery. So that's a good thing about, you know, small. How it's called? Small dump. And small dumps are fine, as well as big dumps, because if you connect them like this, which you can, everyone connected is unloaded to all connected, directly connected. Obviously, if you would unload to this one, it would unload to this, but not these two. Obviously, you cannot just hop the waste around. But I have 10 small dumps, and this is one unloading spot. This is a second one, and this is a third one, and it will be free unloading in this small distribution office that will cover them all. So that's fine. By the way, this is our truck that exports, you know, construction waste and all these two other stuff too. They cannot store more of it, so it will be complete standstill, but I have nothing to do with workers that have already came here, so well, that's it. I can probably, you know, just increase this to quite a good level, so they can simply start working on the stuff, but well, it will need materials, so that's about it. By the way, you know what? We will need absolutely new, I don't know, where are we? We're on different location than I thought we are. Okay. We'll absolutely need start buying food and also, you know, start buying textile, because otherwise there will be no more clothes. So that's what I was waiting for, but well, that's what we need. Yeah, lots of cases I know about it. Just don't let it, you know, happen too often. How are we on with steel? And how are we on with tourists? Tourists are a lot off, but it seemed to started to drop. But this thing should be almost, and almost is the keyword. Oh, more than 20,000. Wow, that's a good thing. It should be enough. Yeah, and we're missing food, obviously, because I just banned all purchases from here and we got like 2 tons. We have some in hotels and restaurants, but we definitely need to, you know, do more. And let's get back to, you know, those technical services, because that's a thing we absolutely need to take care of, because I have no more free offices. This one is going to container. You know what? You will take it out later. This one is full, so you know you can come here. This one is, where are you? Okay, pick it up. Good job. Wow, they got basically, these AMOs got basically capacity for one stand, and even that stand is not full. That doesn't seem right. Okay, let's go for waste trucks and, you know, small waste trucks. Those robots are for 2 tons. These are big ones. These are big, small ones. But you know, this seem like a really good purchase. So yeah, let's get with 1, maybe 2. We need a lot of steel. Probably just 1 for now, right? These guys are just can be, you know, torn out. We do not need them anymore. And what are we having here? There's 2 snowplows. Snowplows are fine. By the way, we can finally set some limits. So dirt road, no care, thank you. I will set it with the future. So prefab road 40, asphalt road 60, asphalt road with lights like even more 70, road with trolleys maybe also 70. Tram tracks, sure. Bridges, who cares about bridges? One-way road, okay, let's do like 55. Do not care now. Why am I doing it here when I don't have more than gravel roads? It's simple. Because you can then copy it to everything. That's why I also do here. Because these are small and I know that I can copy it to every other, stuff. By the way, these sewage trucks can absolutely, get moved. We shouldn't need them because unlike water, sewage we do have connected, so that should be fine. By the way, how are we looking with mechanical components? Yeah, we do have them, so that's fine. And I hope they will probably finish it sooner or later. The funny part is that I'm not heating the thing up, like at all. And the heat is fine. We are fluctuating a little bit in the hotel, but, well, it would be fine if we just, put it on, but we're definitely not in some insane press as I thought we will be. Yeah, I know that it's full because we're waiting for the other stuff. Yeah, these are reminders set to me that, we should be always setting these to mixed waste just in case. Because, yeah, while technically there shouldn't be any reason to, just do them any other way, it might happen, so let's do it. By the way, a good thing to do is to set one to be done and then put it on low priority. This way you'll know when this thing is done that it's all full. We should be getting a full thing here first, so that's definitely not a big issue. You know what? Start with this because we need to start working through this thing as well. Okay, Technical University is done, so that's a fine stuff. And well, let's guide you through a thing I did. Let's guide you through everything I did. Let's do the concrete, obviously, right now. We got a lot of workers. You know what? Let's go for 15 so we have more. This is turned into a full study because, well, that's what we do. By the way, as far as I remember, yeah, we got a lot of firemen. We do not need that many. That's from the time of earthquake, obviously. So, where were I? Yeah, resources. I still have selected oil, because coal we got. This is a little bit of coal, do not care. Iron is here, far away, and there's a lot of iron here, but that's quite a far away. Not there yet. Uranium and bauxite we do not have for now, so I do not need to care. That's about it. I was looking at oil because chemicals is a great business. But to be fair, when I was making this map, I was, I was Scrooge the Duck. No idea why. But there's oil here. There is oil, but you can see those percentages. It's like, you can do basically like 20% together from the whole part. That's not enough. 20% is like 2.5 tons of the oil. That would be good for good enough for one small chemical plant, but that's all. Maybe two, because oil pump jacks do not have productivity issues. Chemical does. But I will do a chemical industry here. That's quite far away. Where I'm going to do a next city is not in Holešovice, because there's iron too close, but it will be down here at Libeň. That's why I have this big station here. And I will absolutely going to develop the area around here. You know what I told you with waterfront and all this. Just that's what will happen, especially when we'll drive a lot of advertisement and so on. It will be done, don't worry. But it's not done now. So that's it. And so what I will do is I will a little bit copy the honey badger, and I will try to do a vehicle production up here. We have a station, we have rails up here, and I know that I will do it. On the other hand, we have the farms and all of this shit. It will take a while, that's for sure, but it will cost an insane amount of bricks. And as I've been looking, you can take a look at uhlí, that's coal. It's around 350 when we're buying it, but bricks are almost 10 rubles per ton. And that's, you know, almost 3 times more, well, it's about 3 times more. And more importantly, when you look at brick factory, which is here, it produces 15 tons of bricks for 10 tons of coal. So you get 1 ton of coal, you basically get 5 times of the amount in bricks for the same price. If you're able to follow, it's 3 times 1.5. That's about it. So that's why I decided to build this thing quite soon. I'm not sure about. Yeah, I'm not sure if I have finished the road. I didn't apparently. So let's connect it quickly together, because I do not want my poor people to walk in mud in the winter. So that's about it. These guys absolutely do not need to happen right now. What is this? A cement plant. Okay, that's definitely a thing we do not need right now. That's fine. And we are only missing brakes. Here we're missing people, and to be fair, we will need the storage sooner or later. So that's fine. Let's add it to the list. Add it to the list, you know, after, you know, the coal processing and all this jazz, because that's a thing we'll do later. We do not need it right now. We'll do it eventually, but I want my own bricks. I will keep the road crossing up here, don't worry. I will try to supply, you know, these guys right away with train. I will export bricks once we'll have our own oil, not oil, coal. But, well, not now. I know that it's not too worth it, but I will do some small train line just to have some train running. But our own bricks will be able to take care about most of our construction, because you have 4 building blocks and 1 of them are prefabs, and prefabs are not used in early start till 1950s. So that's where we are. By the way, yeah, we are doing the concrete thing, right? Yeah, we do. That's fine. But now let's keep our watch here for a while. Yeah. Steal, stop stealing. And yeah, I mean it exactly like I did. Yeah, by the way, we can build the Emacs. This will be Emacs Vysočany, because Vysočany is how it's called. And I'll copy this distribution office with, you know, the covered trucks. I will probably add more over time, and also I will add these open trucks there for now. This way I will save 2 free distribution offices, because yeah, currently I don't have any. So that's about it. And we are missing food again. Plan for future, because we are already on 38 minutes, and I'm not sure how lovely my voice is for you, but you're definitely not used to it. Speaking so long. How much food costs? Food costs a lot, so we can do it. This one is doing meat. Okay, I probably shouldn't stretch it too much. This one is going to sell. Yeah, I know that it's problem with heating, because these fuckers have started exporting stuff. Okay, how are we here? Yeah, you should probably do something about it right now. Yeah, please. But we're missing food, so let's keep them and watch them for a while. But what I mean is that once we do these guys, yeah, okay. We got cars, not anymore, you know. Students, we got 25 of university educated. That's fine. Yeah, I know that it's still full, because that's what it does. How are we going? We have things. You're going for food again, but food is not. The trick is, food is not too costly, but it's a lot of it. Let's do economics for a little. We're in January. Leiden is January. Let's take a look at last year. We did export, you know, for clothing and alcohol. That's basically it. We also earned money via tourists. 124. And the last thing we did earn money is import of hazardous waste. That was 35,000. Not great, not terrible. Like, you know what I mean. But if you take a look at what it cost us, is 108,000 of fabric. That's translated into 176,000. So, yeah, it's okay. It's about 70,000 plus. Not bad. Steel for construction, obviously, nothing we can do about it. Fuel, that's quite a lot, but we cannot make it ourselves. Well, not much now. And then it's food. 33,000, which is basically equal to import of hazardous material. And I'm absolutely sure we need to do stuff with food. Also, we can import crops. We did import crops for 23,000, but that's where the alcohol is from. 23,000, and we earned 56 and that's without spending of tourists and our citizens. So that's quite a good thing, and that's why you need to watch your calculations if you take a look at things up here, or sometimes in the economy tab you can see that current prices, it's for how much you sell and for how much you buy. That's it. Mind it's per ton, not per container, like for example with the nuclear fuel and stuff, but well, we'll get there, hopefully. Wow. The big pipe is done. You know what? Let's allow five workers in. Why not? Oh. I'm quite stressed. Yeah, the fuel costs some money. It will cost more. Fuck. Not great. We're living very close, I know. I'm trying to not go down. Well, you guys, nope. That was fabric. I'm definitely not into fabric right now, so we need some breathing space. Absolutely, we need some breathing space. Okay, so we have finished the heating construction, and this thing is also done. It's absolutely cold because why the hell not? But well, people are walking here. They would be even able to walk here from here, but they would need a little construction, so let's give it to them. Okay, enter, and then this. Yeah, I know it's almost the same distance, but we need to spend the gravel somewhere, right? We got 700 tons. It's a good thing because I added one more truck to these two mines, so they form a queue sometimes here, but it's 4 mines, surface mines, and 1 truck in each and 2 trucks in these. They are absolutely enough to maintain the business, so I'm okay. I'm okay with it, and I'm looking forward to use them even more. By the way, we have moved. Is this a sewage truck? Okay, you know what? I will move 2 snowplows. And this garbage truck I will move to, this location. I know that he transported something right now, but I do not want it. I do not want to hassle with it, so that's what we'll do. This is a little bit of micromanagement. A little bit. Basically, that's what costs me currently the most money. Improvement over existing stuff. Because when you start, and I'm there about now, 1936, it's always like, few years after start, like 5-6 years, you need to start to solve a lot of things that you either do not need before, or that you... What was it? Food, okay. You don't need it to solve. For example, free storages are perfectly okay. Free distribution offices, free depots, all of these things, but they can get you only so far, and that's a problem. What we need now is, a final version of stuff. Let's put it this way. So that's why I built a technical service. Yeah, it does cost some money. Again, final distribution offices for the city, because again, it does cost some money, but you need to replace them somehow. The same is happening in this area because, yeah, as you can see, we got a small distribution office for the waste. But That's something we need. That's something we need to care about. And yeah, these guys are going for the small. I absolutely need to stop them blocking because there's probably no one here. Well, there will be no one here after a while. Ouch. Well, it's not like we desperately need those workers, but well, how are they going? 357, 358. Wow. Some of them managed to escape the vehicle before they timed out. That's fine. That's fine, okay. Well, because these guys are perfectly okay. They earn like 3 hours from 4. So, well, yeah. Making one small reconstruction office just for, you know, bulldozers here would probably make sense, but I'm not doing it now. Yeah, so that's where we stand. That's where we are right now. And the situation will be probably, you know, done very, very soon. This will in fact slow down loading. That we do not have power, electricity. Why? And by the way, where we are taking power from? Ah, it's behind the smoke. Okay. Where is the power line coming from? Oh, that's a long way. But I get it because we do not have anything, you know, closer, and we have a lot of station there. Okay, I will absolutely give you one more road one. Probably not a road one. I do not want a road one. I want a small one. So let's do it. Yeah, I know I can technically drag it through. Not a big deal. I'm not going to do it. By the way, what is the consumption here? Nothing. You know what we can do? We can cut this across and split it. Because these things exist. It's not a big deal. These things exist and there is a fire station, so it would be okay. I will try to include it somewhere in the area, which is, well, not easy. Yeah, I know that it's, you know, looking like it's too close. It's not. Yep. What we'll do, and I will do it. You have two options. Good thing is that we have 2 connection points that we can now do right away swap without any problem. And well, basically that's what we'll do because this area is not too heavily used. So that's it. Yeah, I will connect this thing and somehow this all around, because that feels like an okay stuff to do. I also will start building wire that will go around. You need to take care because you cannot start building from below roads. And I will cut this one, which means this thing will stop, but it is stopped anyway, so there won't be too big of a problem. And that's what we'll do. I will cut the wire coming here. We have a demolition office, and I'll put it on, you know, a high priority. So that's what they will do, and, you know, let me know when you're done. It will be super easy. For one, you can absolutely start working on these. This one will be probably, you know, a little higher priority. This one too, because we need to connect it together. Yeah, I know that is a problem with electricity. I just caused it, so that's about it. Good thing to do is to check your demolition office if it has things to put, somewhere to put. Construction waste needs to go to the recycling facility. Metal waste needs to go to the metal waste storage, which is this one. Yep, that's my storages for those. Rest goes in. Yeah, hazardous waste comes in. Mixed waste is coming to there. That's fine. By the way, these two are here for now, because I don't want to throw it away. When these will be full, I will probably do another one, and then another one. Not a big deal. And once I will have like 3, and will start on 4, these are free. They do not cost anything. That's a time where you are doing, you know, recycling and all this stuff. We are missing on food, right? Yeah, we are. Why? Because I banned them for buying it. Okay, that makes sense. These guys also cannot load anything, so that's kinda ripe. So these ones will also be okay without fabric. Yeah, this is the balancing you might have seen elsewhere. This is my way of balancing stuff, but yeah, I know it's not great. Also, you know what? I can allow 3 workers to go build the stop. Yeah, we can absolutely build the small road as well. We're missing on concrete. Yeah, we're missing bricks. Okay, that's not a problem. Yeah, I know that this thing is full. This is an autodrome. Okay, you can send a crane there and just, you know, 2 workers. That's not a big deal. You can send 1 worker here because it is in range of this house. That's fine. So we will be prepared for the summer. Let's send 2 workers here because it's only 12 days for groundwork, so they absolutely can do it, you know, by hand. 4 workers here, so it doesn't take too long. These guys definitely could use, you know, some crane because it costs a lot. It costs a lot, so that makes sense. Also, you know, these guys, like, I don't know, free. It's a kiosk, alcohol kiosk for, you know, because this is a park, so that's what it needs. We can also do some general decoration. Let's add some bushes because that's what this absolutely needs, and also a few trees. We can do pines. Not too many, and definitely not near the wheel because there they won't be okay. But you know, we can accompany the park like this, and then some. It's not oak. I don't know how it's called. So we'll see how it will turn out. By the way, this is a zoo. It's closed due to bad weather, and if we'll have a little more tourists, it will basically mean that in the spring I will start a tourist line going through the city, so everyone will be able to reach the park. Only people from here will work here. By the way, we have some workers without their own flats. That's perfectly okay. It would be fine if they would be there. This is a reconstruction office. You will probably see it in the future anyway. And yeah, you can start working on these. That's, you know, shortcuts for allowing my citizens. We are not having too many breaks and too many steel, but we definitely need to fill some stuff early on. And the last thing we'll do, it's 50 minutes. Wow. Well, you basically got yourself a full episode. Yeah, in winter, but well, I hope you like it. If you did, well, let me know. And if not, let me know as well. I like to read comments, and there's about 100 of you watching this, so that's fine. So yeah, copy Emacs to here. And basically, what you are guys doing? You're going for fabric. You're going for food. You're going for food. Okay. You can go for food from here. That's not a problem. So there's nobody here. Get out. So I do have it in my list. What you guys are doing? Breaks 1, breaks 2, steel. And the vehicle repair station. Fine. So, what you do is you just send the truck. They have it banned for now, so I can probably transfer all of those because that's not they can't do anything about it anyway. So that's it. These have everything checked, so it should be okay-ish. Yeah, they have the brewery, but well, these guys are a completely different breed, so they shouldn't cause any problem. And yeah, now we have it. No? Yeah, now we have it. Fine. And so what we'll have? It's easy. You will pick at customs brakes and then steel. Okay, let's not go overboard right now. You got 1, 2, 3 to fail. That's these guys. I will let them probably turn this. This one is steel, this one is brakes, and this one is brakes as well. They did have larger percentages. It's 70. Yeah. Basically, so it'll be still a full truck, but well, nothing else. And yeah, crucial point, do not forget the vehicle repair station, which is this one. Steel, there's 30% absolutely enough, so that's fine. They do have steel, right? Yeah, a lot of steel, that's fine. Oh, that's all. Demolish this. We have freed 2 more distribution offices, so now when we will grow, we won't need to build those offices. We can simply use what we have, which is fine, and I do like it. And well, that's what we have for now. And if I'm seeing right, yeah, we are absolutely able to, you know, build the brickworks as well. So guys, let me know. And how is it looking here? Is there anyone coming, or do they just don't they just do anything? It looks like they're not doing anything, and I really don't like it. So show me those trucks. Ah, you're getting repaired. And what the other? What about the other? You have like 3. Yeah, but this one is going from the mixed still. Okay. That's this one. You do not need to, you know, do it so eagerly, but yeah, I understand why are you doing it. So that's it. Yeah. These are the wastewater truck that are going. Once we have brakes, we'll absolutely connect more pipes right under this whole area, but well, not now. So that's where we are. That's where we are before the spring of 1937. I think we are okay-ish in terms of, you know, processes. We're missing some steel as well, and I might be generous and just, you know, tell them that they can buy some, but might be that might bite me in the ass probably way sooner than I would expect, because, you know, money are not great. But we got 15,000 from tourism last year, and does the ad still run? It probably is still running because we cannot do anything about it right now, but that's fine. That's great. I really like it. So that's it. That's where we start. And I hope you enjoyed the full hour of, you know, true development. This is how my normal episodes on Czech channel go. So, well, let me know if you liked it or what you would do differently, because there are things that definitely could be done differently. And, well, see you again next time. Bye bye.